Hello my friend, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Ming, and in today's video we're going to review another Trader Joe's item, and this is a Trader Joe's premium salmon burgers. It says you can grill, bake, or pan fry. It's basically a salmon burger patty. So excited! Yep, very excited because I've been trying to eat salmon because I heard there's so many great things. It's one of the best fish you can eat. It has a lot of omega-3 fatty acids, which is really healthy, and DHA and all that good stuff. But to be honest, I am not a huge fan of salmon. I don't know, not my favorite fish for cooked fish. I like raw salmon, sushi, sashimi. Oh, tastes so good. But when it comes to cooked, I don't know, but so let's see if it actually tastes. It has pink salmon water seasoning, which contains syrup, which is okay. It does contain sunflower oil and the natural flavor. I wish they don't put the sunflower oil and natural flavor. Who cooks salmon in sunflower oil? Don't we usually just use olive oil to cook salmon because it's so fancy? But let's get started. There are 4 patties in each container, which is really good because it looks like a very small container, but there are 4 patties. So if you want that double salmon cheeseburger, you can do it. Let's take a look. This is what it looks like. It looks very salmon-ish. This is what it looks like. It's pretty small. It kind of looks like the shrimp burger size. If this is the size of my hand, and this is how big it is. The cooking instructions, you can grill for 3 to 4 minutes, or conventional oven for 9 to 11 minutes, or use a skillet for 3 to 4 minutes, or microwave for 3 minutes. Oh, it's 3 to 4 minutes per side. Oh, almost took the risk of eating raw salmon. 3 to 4 minutes on each side, so it takes in total of 6 to 8 minutes. And of course, cats like fish. Even though it's vacuum sealed, they can smell the salmon. Okay, let's get into the cooking. It looks so small compared to the size of my pan. This is not a drill. It looks so small. Man, I do think they should make their patties a little bit bigger. Especially if you're gonna make a burger. I think this is like smaller than sandwich size. Let's see the other side looks like. I don't know if there's any seasoning on the patties. I hope it does. I do have some sauce from Trader Joe's, but I don't think they're very healthy. Kind of defeats the purpose of eating healthy salmon. Started to look at the edges. I actually like my burgers to be a little bit brown, but look how small this is. It's so small. This is the size of my hand, and this is the patty. So small. Let's see the other side. I think this will be the last side, and it should be ready to go. I just want to say this is a normal size plate, and that's the burger patty. It is so small, but does it taste good? Let's do the taste. This is what it looks like. It's not too thin. It's pretty good thickness, and it's a little bit burned on the outside. Still pretty nice and pink color. This is probably not how you eat the burgers. It's actually juicing it out. Oh, actually looks. So I was just using this fork to get in there. Look, it's juicing out. It has like a really nice moist. It's not too dry. Wow, and it has a really nice salmon texture. Take a look. Actually, it looks pretty good. It's not like too dry. It's very moist. I hope it's flavored. Nice. It's nice salmon look. I think it's like pretty close to real salmon. Pretty close to the salmon. Let's try this out. All right, let's try this out. I know this is probably not the correct way to eat a burger, but let's just try the patty as it is. And once I know the flavor, next time I probably know like what's a better way to like what sauce to use, like, you know, in terms of the burger, what condiments to use. So let's take a bite. This thing, definitely bite size. You can probably eat 2 every time. In terms of the flavor, it tastes like salmon with salt and pepper. There's definitely pepper in there, salt and pepper and salmon. And the flavor is pretty good. And it probably has some sort of ingredients to add the whole patty together so it doesn't all shatter. Although it's pretty easy to cut them and stuff, it doesn't shatter out. It's very close to the texture of the shrimp patty that I got from Trader Joe's as well. Tastes like salmon, but has a little bit different texture. I know what's the stuff they put in there. It's cornstarch. The thing that makes it like the ingredient that changed the texture of this patty instead of like tasting like salmon, it's the cornstarch. It probably makes it less healthy, to be honest, because why don't you just eat salmon as salmon? But it definitely makes the texture more pulled together. So it's more sausage-like. Does it make sense? It kind of tastes like the chicken meatballs, chicken sausage. So this one tastes like salmon flavor, but the texture is very close to like a chicken sausage or beef sausage. So just looking at the ingredient list, the first ingredient is salmon, right? But it also have other additives. Cornstarch is what changed the texture, and it also has the carrageenan as the additives. Carrageenan is not good for you. It's a food additive I try to avoid. If you're wondering like what are the food ingredients I try to avoid, feel free to watch my videos like food ingredients that I try to avoid. I don't avoid them 100 of the times. I just feel like if there are options where they don't have the ingredients, I'll choose the options without instead of like choosing options with. So this one does have carrageenan, which is a food additives. It's not good for you. So instead of having just salmon, it has the cornstarch, which is not the best because like I would rather eat meat if I'm eating burger rather than like cornstarch. But that's not the only. I actually don't mind the cornstarch as much because Trader Joe's actually don't use GMO corn. I remember, I think Trader Joe's avoid artificial coloring, and I think Trader Joe's also avoid like GMO products, you know, in their products. So that's not too bad, but the only ingredients that I feel like other than sunflower oil that I think is bad is carrageenan or carrageenan. So carrageenan is not good, and some research in animals show that it may cause gut tumor and ulcers and even trigger colon cancer, and like overall not very good for digestive health. So overall this product, it doesn't taste bad, but although it tastes like salmon, the texture is different from salmon because of the adding of cornstarch. In addition to that, I also don't like the carrageenan inside of the ingredients because it's not good. It's one of the ingredients I try my best to avoid. If I eat it here and there, I'm not gonna like have trouble with it or anything, but I would just try to reduce the consumption of those, and carrageenan is one of them. And I think in the future, if I try to make like a salmon burger, I would just use a salmon in between bread or salmon in between like keto bread or whatever instead of using this patty. I do feel like it's unnecessary to use this patty. It's unnecessary to put all of these food additives. Cornstarch not as bad. It definitely changes the texture, that it doesn't chew like salmon for sure. But what I really care more about is the adding of carrageenan, which I don't think it's healthy. So I'm trying to eat more salmon because the health factor and adding those things it's kind of counteracting the health benefits of salmon. Overall, not too bad in terms of the taste, but I probably will not buy this again. So yeah, if you have tried this item, please comment down below what you think of them. Do you like it? Do you not like it? How do you think of the texture of this item? Do you prefer just salmon in your burgers rather than the salmon patty? And what is your take in terms of eating like healthy food ingredients? So please comment down below and share what you think of this item. And before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also check out my other videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Also, I want to say this thing is kind of salty. I kind of want to drink a lot of water right now because I felt like there's a lot of salt. Yeah, there's like a lot of salt in there. Wait. Yeah, 330. It's actually 330 milligrams. It's not too much, but it just feels very salty. Yeah, I need to drink a lot of water after this. So, see you later.